Employees know that as they grow older, they will need a pension to sustain them in their retirement. Few people want to still be working when they reach their late 60s. Pensions have been the traditional way of providing them with this income. Pensions are supported by the government in that they offer tax advantages both to employers and employees when they contribute to a pension. It is not good for the pension, the employer or the government to have a person facing impoverishment as they grow older. There is actually now a statutory responsibility for employers to pay into a pension for their employees. Let me explain the two types of pension. Defined benefit. This is where the employer commits to providing a pension for the employee based on the length of service and their salary. Traditionally, the benefits were based on the final salary. However, many schemes have now adopted an average salary basis. The pension in retirement is based on a proportion of the employee's average salary throughout their career with the employer. The longer an employee is a member of the scheme, the higher their pension will be in retirement. Whilst both employer and employee pay into the pension, the employer takes on the risk of providing the eventual pension. If there is not enough money in the scheme to provide the benefits at retirement, the employer must make up the shortfall. These schemes are considered very valuable by the regulator, the Financial Conduct Authority. They state that the majority of people should keep their defined benefit schemes. They provide a guaranteed income for life and a widow's benefit when the employee dies, leaving a partner. Not only does the employer take on the responsibility of running a defined benefit scheme, there is a safety net to ensure that if the employer goes bust and is unable to meet the commitments of funding the scheme, this is called the Pension Protection Fund. The Pension Protection Fund will pay up to 90% of most employees' benefits in retirement should their defined benefit scheme fall into it. For this reason, pensions with defined benefit schemes are called safeguarded benefits. They are really safe and they are guaranteed by the Pension Protection Fund. Defined contribution schemes. In these plans, the employer commits to paying a set percentage of their employee's salary into a pension. The employee also contributes to the scheme. Although these are employer-sponsored and funded schemes, they are the possession of the employee. They are often referred to as personal pension schemes. The longer the employer and the employee contribute to the scheme, the larger the fund will grow. The size of the fund at retirement dictates the benefits that the person will be able to draw in retirement. Until fairly recently, the fund at retirement would be used to buy a guaranteed income for life through a contract called an annuity. It is still possible to purchase an annuity and take a guaranteed income from a personal pension fund at retirement. For others, flexible drawdown allows the fund to be retained within the pension, continue to be invested, and is drawn down as and when required. Care has to be taken to ensure that the withdrawals are sustainable and do not drain the fund. For some, however, it may be correct to take the full value of the fund at one point. This could be because the fund is small, or the person has been diagnosed with a terminal illness and the time is short. It should be borne in mind that in most cases, the payment will be taxed as income in 1 year. This could mean that there is a significant tax bill to pay to release the money. Unlike defined benefit schemes, personal pensions are not guaranteed and there is no safety net to safeguard them. It is possible to transfer defined benefits or final salary schemes into personal pension schemes. This is not something that should be done without careful consideration and appropriate advice by a specialist in pensions.